Ever see a gay teen disappear after they came out to an evangelical youth pastor? I did, and it's time to tell the story. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. So this was when I was a teen. I went to a very charismatic, very evangelical prayer meeting at a volunteer youth pastor's house after school. We'd go there after school. We would sing and dance to music from Vineyard CDs, if you've ever heard of that. And we'd use tambourines and streamers. Honestly, it was the gayest thing I've ever been a part of. And there was this kid, we'll call him Jay. And Jay was there every week, just like I was there every week. And we became friends, but he went to a different school, so we didn't really see each other. We didn't have any mutual friends. It was just the singing and dancing and praising the Lord and people speaking in tongues and falling on the ground for a couple of hours after school, a couple of times a week. That's the only place we saw each other. But he was there every time, like every single time, just like I was. And then all of a sudden, he wasn't there. I thought he might be sick or something, so I asked the volunteer youth leader, we'll call her Miss Pam. I asked Miss Pam, hey, where has he gone? And she looked around, very weird and suspicious, and pulled me into her kitchen, which was just off the streamers and dancing room. When I got in there, what she said was, well, about a week ago, Jay confessed to me that he was struggling with homosexuality, so... And then she turned around and left. And it was clear that I was not supposed to ask more questions. It was clear that he was not gonna be back, but it wasn't clear why. Did some sort of evangelical police come and take him away, or did he get angry at her response and say he's never coming back? Did he lose faith in God? Did she tell him he wasn't welcome back? I don't know. I literally never saw him again. This is the kind of stuff that keeps queer teens in the closet because it makes you really afraid, right? Afraid that you are going to lose your friends, afraid that you will die and burn for eternity in hell, afraid that you will lose your community and your support system. All of that. Those are deep, almost sort of existential fears that are put into teens when this kind of response happens. And I'm not just talking about Jay, I'm talking about all the people who see it, all the people who ask about it, all the people who watch as a youth pastor or a parent tells their kids that they are going to hell because they are queer. This is horrifying and dangerous. And maybe one of the most frustrating things to me about it, outside of the horrible religious abuse that it is that they are generally basing this on the Bible, and they will tell you that. But the Bible does not say queer people are going to hell. It definitely doesn't say that they shouldn't be involved in a Christian community. And if you want more information about that, I've got videos verse by verse pinned to my profile, but that doesn't matter at this point because you should never do that to teenagers. You should never do that to teenagers for any reason. Threaten their eternal existence, make them afraid of losing their community. That kind of level of manipulation is just wrong. So it needs to stop. Period.